I get the feeling that this is going to be one of our classic episodes. Not good, but it's a good representation of what it's like to be on this show.
One of our classic lost episodes. All right. To the listeners and myself, welcome back to Talking Fail. I'm your prodigal son returning. That's awful. Hi, guys. What are you doing? It's been a while. I'm back.
So I can stop writing this eulogy.
It took that long to forget the entire format of the intro. I'm joined by Arthur.
What's up?
Tyler.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
And according to my screen, guest -5F, aka Will.
It is always Arthur first. Doesn't bode well for me.
Ethan.
I mean, to be fair, I read it in the list that it gives me, which is Arthur, Tyler, then Will. So this isn't a conscious thing. And I should
That
correct,
was my defense last
you guys
week.
You guys aren't joining me, I guess. I don't know how accurate that is. Wow, it's great to have you guys back on finally. I thought you were never going to show.
Yeah, well, I've been really busy.
Yeah. Tyler, I mean, I know I've been uploading the podcast and editing it for a while. Come to find out, we've been uploading just two separate
It's like passing ships in the night.
The sides might just graze a little bit.
Titanic.
So what did you guys do for Sharkweek?
Forget that it was Sharkweek.
I lured some children into a shark-infested bay.
You see, what I did was I took a marine biologist, a cop, onto my fishing boat out into the middle of the ocean, and we hunted a giant shark. And turns out we needed a bigger boat because the shark ate my boat. It ate the marine biologist, and then it ate me. But then the cop blew up the shark whilst I was inside it.
Sounds like an interesting beginning of a story. I really am excited for the 2 sequels of that story.
Well, you just have to wait and see. I didn't do anything this year for Sharkweek. 6 years ago was really the only time I really celebrated Sharkweek. But that was primarily because my first son was born like a few days before Sharkweek.
From a shark? Oh, darn.
I don't think it's fair to blame missing Sharkweek on your kid.
Well, no, because I didn't miss Sharkweek that year because I took time off of work to be home with the child, the newborn, and he and I watched.
I respect you for doing
Sharkweek.
something you have to do instead of want to do. I'm so kidding. I'm sorry. Is Noah there, by the way? Hi, Noah.
It's kind of like how you made Dad miss the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Except
He didn't make him miss the Super Bowl. He just hasn't been able to enjoy it since.
no. The only Super
Two
Bowl,
different things.
the only Super Bowl that my dad has not seen or he missed.
other than the ones that he wasn't around for.
Sure, but so I was born on Super Bowl Sunday. So my dad says that that's the only Super Bowl that he's missed.
How insensitive
Yeah, so
of you, Tyler.
I know.
I want you to start wearing a Super Bowl ring.
I hear those are pretty cheap. Tom Brady has like 10 of them. Sports reference.
I don't think we do those, Will.
It's not our demographic, huh?
I'm not in enough shape to watch football.
I think that's why people watch it.
Round is a shape.
Round is a shape.
I don't know why I mentioned that. That doesn't have anything to do with Ethan, but
So the Washington Huskies are a real team.
Oh my gosh.
I like
Do they
this
have a
segue.
morale problem? Is that why I've never heard them? They've never won a game because they're too mopey about it? Why are our uniforms so much bigger than everybody else's?
They're a college team. If you don't follow college ball, then that's up to you. But they've had over 300 players drafted into the NFL.
Archer, if I don't follow college ball, it's because that's not my interest. Okay, I can't choose what I like and what I don't like.
Artur, I think when they say they've had 200 players drafted, I think that means into the Army.
That's a kind of a better use for him.
They had 200 players try to enlist. So any plans for that lunar eclipse?
So wait, is this the one where the moon goes over the sun or the sun goes over the moon?
Will, when can the moon go over the sun? From which side?
It's all relative, right? Nothing matters? Or is it on top? Is it on top
So
of
is
the moon?
Sharkweek good this year?
Hey, do you think sharks or other sea creatures, like, during an eclipse look up and get blinded and then they're just screwed for the rest of their life?
So what's the deal with that whole going blind
Why
thing?
do I get 1 day a year, but sharks get a whole week? I get a birthday
Yeah.
a day.
Well, if you contributed to the overall good of humanity, if you were able to be hunted and
I'm Jewish,
for-
Artur. We've been over this. I've paid. Well,
and you get Hanukkah, which is a little more than a week. It's almost 2 weeks.
I'm not a practicing Jew. I am just a genetically Irish and Jewish person.
I grew up Christian, and I got 1 day of gifts.
Plus birthdays.
Plus birthdays. I've mixed feelings about birthdays.
I don't like birthdays.
I
I don't like other
The
people's
obligations.
I don't like
society
Ethan's
assigns to
birthday
it
either.
Stresses me out.
I don't like Tyler not liking Ethan's
Oh,
birthday.
that's why you didn't say anything yesterday.
Hey, who has the closest birthday? Like, coming up?
Do we
Me.
win a T-shirt?
I think you win.
Yeah, one of the other hosts'
No.
t-shirts.
Will. It's not one we made for the podcast. It's just like, hey guys, go online and buy some of our podcast T-shirts, but it's just old ones we don't want anymore and sell.
They're
It's just our
vintage.
personal clothing.
They're pre-distressed.
Yeah.
They're retro and hip.
Well, I mean, if I wear a new shirt, it automatically becomes distressed. I'm just that kind of person. I make I make my stuff everybody else's problem.
Ethan, when's your birthday?
February?
I think mine is the next one then. Or is you?
Yeah, but I'm gonna turn 21.
Isn't
so
yours in,
it's
like,
the most-
December?
Mine's in January. Mine's like 2 days before yours. It's either before
You
or
have
after.
kids though, so you like. I thought you don't get them anymore.
That's not how
Mine
birthdays
is
work.
in August.
Your birth?
So
No,
mine is the next.
no.
Your
Yours is in May.
birthday Was on the podcast
Yeah,
somewhere.
somewhere.
It's on whatever day the podcast is supposed to come out.
Can we stop
today's my
celebrating
birthday.
Will's birthday and celebrate the anniversary of that podcast every year?
Sounds good to me.
The podcast where we talked about Will's birthday. That's what we do
That-
instead of the birthday. Happy Will's birthday.
Sounds good to me.
podcast.
Assuming we make it to a full year and beyond,
I
I
did take a sabbatical.
I do
2
like
quarters in.
I like that idea.
Okay, who wants to bet how many more birthdays we get through before we call it quit? How many host birthdays?
At least 2.
Wait, are you just trying to get through your birthday and then you're going to cancel the podcast?
No.
Arthur, I think we're gonna
And,
get
and my
screwed over.
birthday. Hey, mine is the
Well,
next
we've already-
one. At least
but
2.
we've already hit one.
Wait, whose birthday?
Will's.
Will's.
I don't remember what we did for Will's birthday.
We talked about it. That's it. We talked about it after the fact. They told us about his birthday. That's what we did.
Oh yeah, I
Right,
remember
yeah.
the police, the private investigator.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
a weird bar with
Yeah.
Totally legitimate private investigator.
Gene Parmesan.
Hey, let's keep talking about past episodes. I really liked the one that we did where it was funny.
I don't think those exist, Tyler.
Oh.
I think they're all pretty much like this joke.
I think that's our
funny.
self-deprecating podcast joke of the week.
You could submit your self-deprecating podcast joke of the week at...
If you would like more funny podcasts, donate to our Patreon and you could get access to our 12-episode season.
If you would like to listen, if you want more funny episodes of a podcast, try Harmontown.
Hey, do you want to listen to the source instead of just the regurgitation?
Do you want to listen to a joke get
news.
beaten into the ground? Then listen to Talking Fail.
When are we gonna finally mic the live audience?
They've been mic'd the whole time, right?
Oh, they just haven't been laughing. That's what it is. They've been silent. Nothing's been funny enough. The applause sign isn't working. How does Conan do it?
You know, Conan went to Harvard.
I feel like we talked about this.
A lot of funny people, not most funny people.
The Lampoon, the Harvard Lampoon, used to be like the gateway to SNL. Like it became known as the connection to SNL. I've been reading a book about that era.
I mean,
And that came up.
the only thing I would assume of why that is the stuff that Dan Harmon's talked about, like the writers who make it because they had a fiscal support system or something. Like, does the book talk about why or what about Harvard created that connection?
Well, it was very much just people connections. Like there's a guy, I think his name's James Downey. He had a connection in the Lampoon. He might have been a member at some point.
Quickly explain what the Lampoon is. I don't know.
It's a movie with Chevy Chase, right?
That's the National Lampoon's
Is this a
vacation or
sequel
something.
or a prequel?
Christmas Vacation.
I think it's just Vacation.
I'm not 100%
Holiday
sure.
Road. Ode.
Pierce
All right, this
Morgan.
is-
Wait.
We are so far off the rails.
Well, if it is the Vacation, they probably went on some roundabouts.
Not in America. There's no roundabouts here.
Was 3 weeks not long enough, Tyler?
Yeah, I'm beginning to regret all the times I thought to myself, "Yeah, man, Ethan would be great to have back on."
Did I cancel the hiatus prematurely?
So I think, well, to be clear, there was no hiatus.
Yeah, you took a hiatus. It was a sabbatical.
Wait. I figured I thought you guys were taking a break with me. That's the whole reason no.
Yeah,
No.
It was just a trial separation.
we just lied to you.
And we
saw other people. They were pretty good.
One of them was a nurse, so
And he almost gave legitimate medical advice on the show.
he cured my herpes.
But it doesn't count if he gave them to you. That's just fixing his problem. It's cleaning his own mess. Okay, that's not like doing something nice. That's the bare minimum. It's like somebody being like, "Oh, my boyfriend's so great, he bought me dinner." It's like he's also a guy.
Your boyfriend does that for you?
I was gonna say it if you weren't gonna.
No, See, I've taken a long time to really realize how often I go into like imitating another person or fictitious character for the sake of something, but do not communicate that transition. It's like improv, but everybody thinks I'm playing myself. Wait.
So who are you playing right now? So, so for the eclipse, are you guys doing anything? Are you guys going to go to see it anywhere?
Yep, outside, probably.
Jody is.
Where's she going?
What is it? I forgot. Somewhere that it's visible.
Outside. The northern United States? What?
We're not going to see it fully in California.
Okay, so you can't enjoy it unless everything's visible? Or not?
I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. I'm saying that the fact of the matter is this is the first time it's a full eclipse that's covering North America.
Wait, Arthur, has something changed? Because last I checked, California was part of North America. or at least connected to
It's-
it.
I'm not saying that it's in California. I'm saying it's in North America.
So we seceded? We seceded and no one told me?
So, not yet. But look, that was a segue and it worked.
But don't without sunglasses.
Also, I've been trying to work a your mom joke into this, but I feel like there's no way we're going to be able to make the eclipse relevant again.
Yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to fit that in.
Your mama's so fat when she on top, they call it a...
Oh.
No?
Tripped on the ending.
No, wait. That's a Rick and Morty episode. A giant homeless eclipse. That's already... This has already happened.
There's something about I didn't know your mom was flying across the country that weekend, or
Hey, let's
good.
keep messing up your your mama jokes.
I'm not messing them up on like trying to deliver a joke. I'm brainstorming
Archer,
so that when I'm not on the podcast, I can make this joke and
So-
have it land.
Archer leaves and goes into a Yo Mama writer's room with a bunch of Harvard people.
Hey, if you can do that, I feel like that's the ultimate in. If you can make a Yo Mama joke, which is arguably one of the most aside from That's What She Said jokes, is probably one of the most overdone jokes, and make it land.
Well, your mom is also one of the most overdone.
Case in point. See, no one laughed there, and it was because your mom. It wasn't because the joke itself was inherently bad, because it was kind of humorous, but it's just been heard so many times.
So is it about the context? Archer, can you ask Yo Mama a question for me? How much does it cost to pay for every seat in the plane?
Arthur, Yo mama's so smart, she got into a respectable college.
Good for her.
Yeah. So that didn't take off how we hoped, I feel.
Yo Mama, so last year? It's something about the Kardashians.
Hey, Ethan.
I don't remember. I left my notes. Yeah.
Your mama's so smart that people don't believe that she's a blonde.
That was very 50s of you, Tyler.
Yeah, I feel like you're going to follow that up with Your Mama's so dumb.
Hey, I
she
was
still
trying to
burns
give you guys
casserole
your mother's
outside.
compliments, and you have to come back with your hateful words.
Tyler, who told you that? Hey, you know what you should do? Compliment other men's mothers when they're not around. Just tell somebody, hey, I'd like to tell you how great I think.
So many sides. So many sides.
Can't
Tyler,
wait to meet her.
Yo Mama is so nice, and also my mom, so I'm not going to say anything bad.
Oh,
I can't believe you
went
said
there.
that, Will.
I know. Sorry, Mom.
Will your mama so disappointed in you that
I already can't take
you
it.
became the,
It's already too much. I'm sorry.
you just start sobbing in the setup. Your mama's so disappointed in you. I know. Mama, I'm sorry.
It's too real.
I've actually got clips from your mama
Uh-oh.
about that already. She called in. We while you were gone, we started this phone call line. It's like a hotline, but
the landline?
and
You started a phone call line. Tell me more about that.
I found out recently that if you get Sonic internet, you get a
What?
landline.
Oh, wait, who?
Like a phone number. Yeah, you know what a landline is,
I know,
Tyler.
but who? You said
But
Sonic.
for the people who don't know, a landline is a phone line that used to be the premier, the de facto way of communicating outside of your
I mean,
home.
besides
People
email?
who are lost on landline.
So it would send text?
Yeah.
So
in a
it's like
way.
Snapchat,
if
but
you-
longer, but and no video.
And a little more staticky.
It's like-
and you couldn't talk on the phone and snap at the same time.
What kind of filters can I put on my nudes?
Really grainy filters. Really like things like that.
That's good. As low detail as possible.
Yes.
Yeah, and imagine if you were Snapchatting somebody and somebody else in the house logged onto Instagram on their phone, it canceled out your
And they saw
your
they
Snapchat.
saw your Snapchats. That's what would happen.
If they looked at their phone while you were on the same Wi-Fi network, they could see the snaps.
Oh, God.
But it shows up
I'm
as
out.
like. But it shows up.
I can't get behind that.
But of course you can't hear somebody breathing, so it just says like, Arthur is watching.
Fun fact that I found out about landlines is they have their own little power supply. Like they run on power,
Really?
and they have their own. Yeah.
You didn't
they have-
know this?
No, I literally said I found out about this.
Wait,
I was-
Arthur, are you saying you don't know about this?
So here's how we introduce content to the show. We bring it up, and, like we just found out about it.
I
Wait, as if we just found out about it?
okay, yeah, Arthur. I've heard something similar. Isn't it? They did something with that in The Day After Tomorrow. It's the one. It's Jake Galifianakis. It's the one. It's the disaster film where the Earth goes into like an ice age.
Who's Jake Galifianakis?
No, Jake Gyllenhaal. Damn it.
Now I want to see a movie starring Jake.
Galifianakis. Jake Galifianakis. Zach Galifianakis.
So Arthur, yes, back in the olden days, you could have a landline telephone that required power, like a wireless handset or whatever. But we used to keep an old phone that only connected to the landline, so that if the power went out or there was some kind of major emergency, we would be able to call people who who also had old-timey phones, maybe call for 911 or whatever. So yes, that was a thing.
See,
Wait. You had that as a backup to your, I'm assuming, wireless
Yes.
landline
Like-
phones? How? Okay, yeah. Also,
That's how a backup-
there used to be wireless landline
There,
phones.
well, yeah, there used to be landline phones as well.
I know, but the idea of a wireless...
Yeah, so you could walk around the house and talk on the phone.
But yeah, it's like a cell phone that can't leave your house.
It could go in the front yard.
But that's not like part of the house. It's not residential footage. That's,
wait. If that's the case, I've been massively overpaying on these taxes for this house.
Hey, if you're paying
So-
any taxes at all, I say that's over. You're overpaying. I don't know tax policy. What's the next thing?
Government.
I don't like the government. I think they should stop certain people from marrying. But I also don't want them to tell me what to do.
Yeah, I say we're on the wrong issue of like marriage equality. Just no more white people are allowed to marry. I think that's fair.
Well, white people don't get married. Wait.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna...
So you guys remember 2 episodes ago when we like recorded for an hour and a half and we had like no content?
No. Wait, is that the one where I wasn't there and you didn't have any...
That's right. That's the one.
Well, we've proven that I am not the factor.
That is one way to frame
You have
it.
such a good memory.
I'm Donald Trump of this podcast. Well, things weren't going well. I wasn't involved.
I will also say that if you want to frame it that way, then we're now recording an episode with you and we have no content. So how about...
I mean, come on, this isn't like something... I didn't get the part. I'm part of a diversity charity case thing.
You're some kind of case.
What part about you is diverse? Just out of curiosity.
I'm the only cognitive.
Wait, do I want to know the answer to this? Is this not safe for work? Are we...
Well, only if you hate autism.
So there's too many people on the earth. And the bubonic plague got rid of a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you know how many of them were murderers and rapists?
I'm sure some of them were good people.
100%.
And children, also children.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah, but I feel like that's throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Like,
Is that a saying?
Literally.
I've never heard that saying before.
you'll learn about that when you have kids. I say as an unmarried,
as unmarried.
childless,
But
as far as I know.
yeah, why
person.
was your go-to not married, not I'm not a father? You just like, oh, I don't want to give the impression that I don't have non-bastard children. I just want to make that very clear from the get-go.
Yeah.
He's a good Christian
Yeah, why
man, and
It's-
Oh, look,
he's
it's
saving
Arthur Snow.
himself.
Oh my God, guys.
What?
Never mind. I misread this data.
Oh my gosh. Archer, do what politicians and news organizations do. Go with it and retract it after the fact.
Why?
Because we lost a lot of content we probably could have kept. I mean, we left all the Michael Jackson stuff in that I did.
I'm sorry for interrupting the important discussion of whatever it was.
No, I'm saying you should have followed through, not like gone, never mind. You should have just said everything and then went, oh, by the way, that's actually wrong.
So I found out that North Korea trends every day at 1 a.m. Consistently.
You like maybe when
Has a
North
kind of
Korea
day that they
is awake?
they have to hashtag pray to their leader.
I don't know if they have a Twitter, or if they do, it would be like a.
Doesn't North Korea have one
Like 3 users.
a pretty substantial term?
Okay, so there was this virus recently. Virus, just using that term because it's like what everyone knows computer viruses as. There was this WannaCry virus, which basically took over people's computers, and it's a common type of exploit. You encrypt the hard drive or encrypt all the important files on a computer, and then you hold it ransom for some amount of money. Right. So there was this one that was going around that hit like everyone. Like government agencies like would have this screen, like all the computers in a government agency would have this screen. It would like it completely shut down certain departments. And someone looked through the source code of this virus and found that like there were pretty big hints that it was a nation state. And then eventually someone connected the dots and said it was North Korea. So
Are you able to elaborate on what an example of like
what identified them, or
what is an identifier of a nation state's work?
I'm not a security expert, so I don't know. I'll talk to my friends who are, and like if we remember next week we can talk about it. But
Yeah, that'll happen.
I mean,
as far as I know, there's some motivations that like are clearly profit driven, which are usually not nation states, and there's some that are like information driven, and the information driven ones are the nation states. Also, usually nation states can pour a lot more money into the quality of the software. So if you look at the code and it's like really high quality content, then it's probably nation state. But that's all I know, and you know, don't quote me on it until next week.
guys, did you hear that? According to the code, it looked like just from that it was a nation state. That's what Archer said.
Yeah,
I heard this
because
was
of,
also 100% factual. Is that correct?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you guys didn't quote me on anything that I didn't want to be quoted on.
To be honest, I wasn't paying enough attention to actually quote you on something.
Will, what do your notes say? I think I got that backwards.
So
It's like skipping the wrong words in a song.
No, but seriously, there's this virus. It was pretty hilarious. It was the way the virus worked was when it started up, it used the internet to go try to contact a website or a server, right? Like it would go to www.abcdfg.123.com. It would try to go there, just gibberish, and that website didn't exist. So as long as that connection wasn't made, like as long as that request came back like denied or whatever, like incomplete, the virus would continue. The virus would like encrypt your files, do its jam, like, you know, provide a little ransom note, and it's good. But it turns out this researcher who was trying to figure out, like, hey, what's this thing doing? He was looking through the source code, and he saw that he found this domain that it was supposed to contact, and he saw that it wasn't registered.
I remember this.
So that's good to know. So
this is such a cool story.
Ethan, the hype man.
I ask the questions and then hype up the answer.
So he saw that it was unregistered, so he just went out and bought it for like $20 and registered it, and this, like, you know, international virus that was like stopping government agencies from functioning, like, got stopped because this one guy was like, I'm just gonna go buy this, and then it's gonna make the connection, and then all of these distributions are gonna fail.
I like the idea of him doing that and it just being so simple and like calling up the FBI and be like, hey, I just bought a website. Are your computers working? Okay, cool. It worked. Thanks.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know how involved the FBI is with that sort of thing, and how much, like,
I mean, as in
they can publicly be
computers
involved.
Were down. Like, hey, as in you said, a lot of government agencies got shut down. Like,
yeah, I mean, I was talking more like DMVs in state governments. I'm pretty sure federal agencies like that have their own little networks But again, don't quote me on that. I'm not a security expert.
Did you hear that Arthur said they hacked into the FBI?
I heard Arthur say that he was a security expert.
That's going to be my title on the...
I heard Arthur say that he was the hacker.
Can we introduce Arthur as like a different professional every single time? Like, whatever we have a topic and it's like, we're going to talk about Oculus Touch. It's like Arthur, who's in touch with the VR industry in Silicon Valley. Our friend Arthur, who's a computer security consultant. Arthur, our friend, who's Ukrainian.
You know, two of those are not all false.
Wait,
but
which ones?
This week,
They all were.
This week,
Who are you?
This week we're going to talk about clogged toilets. So we're going to consult our plumber friend Arthur.
Hello, I am Arthur Bakusin. I do plumbing for you.
What do I sound like?
What is that
I think
accent?
that's racist, right?
What is that?
This is a Ukrainian accent. Why is it?
Hello.
It's
Hello,
kind of Latino,
senor.
to be
I know,
honest.
and I don't know why that's happening.
That's more racist than the stuff I said, to be honest.
Oh, don't try to leverage this.
I feel like this is into getting competitive. Oh yeah.
Competitive racism.
Anyways, they stopped the virus, and then, you know, they released a new version that used a different domain. Anyways, so someone figured it out, and North Korea was, like, at some level responsible.
Okay.
Did you guys know?
Question. Oh, never mind. That's a security question.
What's the question?
Oh, I'm glad that you're an expert enough to take it.
You know, they call me Archer the security expert. So,
I mean, he infiltrated this country, so he knows how to keep anybody out of your system.
Well, not only did he infiltrate the country, he infiltrated this podcast.
Not only did
you start from the top.
He's
You start from
some of these hosts.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Now that I think about it, we have done 0 background checks. We've done 0 background checks on any of the hosts,
Archer's done
or
some
guests,
background checks.
or listeners.
Why would you say that? Why would you tell everyone that?
Oh no, I was making a physical attraction joke.
Oh, an ocular pat down. Yes.
I didn't mean. Wait, did I accidentally call you out on something that I wasn't aware of?
No, I was playing along with the background checks. I totally have not done background checks on all of you guys, and also Tyler, you should be ashamed.
Wait, you go to Office Depot, you buy office supplies. You go to Home Depot.
It's a hardware store.
But it's like stuff you could build a house with. I can't go to Office Depot and walk out with the things to build an office.
All right, well, I don't go to a bus depot and come out with, like, enough materials to build a bus.
Do they have bus
Bus
depots?
depots for?
Yeah, so a Home Depot is not for that.
Well, then a bus depot. Wouldn't you leave with a bus? Then wouldn't that analogy make Home
I would
Depot
leave on a
with
bus.
house? Then aren't you supposed to leave the Home Depot in a house?
That's what I'm saying. Is they're not equivalent. It's not a
That's-
Home Depot, Bus Depot, and the other one.
Yeah, I know they're not equivalent. I'm saying one is accurate in their name, the other isn't.
Which one's accurate?
The other Bus Depot.
I think one of them you are projecting onto, and one of them you're not.
I just
Then what about Staples? You tell me about Staples. And how many times have you gone to Staples and come out with like a rubber band ball,
It
Or-
doesn't matter.
or a
because
printer.
or a printer?
It's Staples. It
Do
makes
you?
sense.
I'd like to. I'll play the IRS here, and I'd like to see some receipts. I'm trying to think of other office stores.
Yeah,
Do you
I'm
guys
gonna
know of
wait
any?
for you to audit me on Staples.
Hey man,
You're a rock star.
these things aren't impossible.
Ethan just smash mouthed us.
Tyler, please don't ever say Ethan just smashed mouth.
Well, then don't smash mouth us.
I'm not mouth mashing you.
Indeed,
Smouth mash.
Have you
that's
seen
the title of the episode.
I'm making a note.
What?
Have you seen their singer recently?
He's dead.
Like, personally?
No, that's Linkin Park. Ooh.
You know, you were gone, and we had like a really heartfelt moment at the end when we talked about him dying.
We made artwork. It was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing. Yeah, we made playlists and artwork. It was a whole thing.
Was it
In a
just-
way, the playlists were
I don't know how
artwork.
appropriate it was to do like a Linkin Park thing with a bunch of mouth mash. I can't eat.
People who can't deliver jokes. Yeah.
I'm sorry. English is not very good. Mouth mash. Damn it! I can't.
It's not that hard.
Smash mouth.
There you go.
I forgot the words entirely.
So their singer's like 50, and he looks like he aged really quickly.
It's called maybe drugs.
No, he's just when the
Maybe
All-Star
drugs?
came out, he was like 40.
When the what came out?
When All-Star came out, he was like 40.
Who's All Star?
Hey now, you're an All-Star.
Get your game on. Go play.
So I was playing a Skate 3 yesterday,
And the lead singer of Smash Mouth showed up in Skate
and
3.
they play Smash Mouth. It's great. It's not it's got a cap.
It's great after the second chorus, and then
And then Shrek showed up.
I have not seen that. I don't understand the reference.
You're missing out.
Oh, wait.
Smash Mouth wrote the movie.
Screenplay by Smash Mouth.
I believe it.
I think on that note we should wrap up the
Wait.
show.
Before we wrap up the show, Ethan,
Yeah.
you've been gone for like 3 weeks
Yeah. Last I checked.
or so. It's not important, but
Oh.
it kind of is. So what happened in the last 3 weeks that like stood out?
As in, like, what? Why? Or just like what
No.
happened? Oh, well, the past 3 weeks. Well,
I just mean like 3 weeks. 3 weeks of anyone's life. You can like.
I started a new job. I'm a therapist, and I work in an ABA-based model. It's early intervention therapy for children with autism, 12 to 48 months. And one of the facilities we're working at, we just set it up, and it is currently part of a research study with the Mind Institute with like teacher training of this model to implement in or a method of it in certain aspects of training in like regular preschools, because the goal of it is like kind of finding a common ground system or working within a common ground system that is better for both children by focusing on the actual developmental skills at those age ranges.
Arthur,
What's up?
was that a long enough answer for
That
you?
was the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started a new job that's kind of like really different.
At first, I thought he was joking, like he was messing with us, but then it kept going for a really long time, and I'm pretty sure
Well, I did 2 weeks.
that was a legitimate answer.
I just started my 3rd week, and it's been nothing but training until this point. So I mean, I've got like 4 or 5 more hours if you guys want to ask about it.
No,
But I'm back, and it's goodish. It's goodish to be here for this thing.
And it's good to have you back.
yes, it is. But on
Maybe
that
got
note,
that.
we should wrap things up and go home.
Tyler, can you give me a ride? I'm on your porch.
I gotta go to bed.
Well, thank you guys for listening. This has been the 21st
You're welcome.
episode of Talking Fail. I am...
Hey, it's ready to drink.
And that with us was Will, Arthur, and Tyler. And you
I got to
guys-
go first in something. Yay!
Yeah, leaving. And that's a wrap.
Goodbye, everybody.
Rest in peace, no one. Again.
Thank you to everyone who sent us listener questions this week. You can support us directly on patreon.com/talkingfail. Our Twitter is @talkingfail, and you can download our shows at www.talking.fail on iTunes, Google Play, and many other podcatching apps. Kidney Stone Week is not a thing.